For those of you who missed this week's episode of Shadowspark Chronicles, here's what happened. We came back to the crew on the docks, ready to embark on the Imperial ship. They meet the emissary who informs the party that the denizens of Perrin's Folly are a peaceful populace. He gives them a letter from the Queen to be brought to the leadership of Perrin's Folly. They recovered after the Great Conflagration. The emissaries that have been sent all mysteriously send replies that they will become residents of the city. The party notes that this shouldn't be a concern, but it is a reciprocation by the Queen's liaison. Words are hard today. They board the ship, and the party meets a familiar face, Jaina Trexley, captain of the Lady of the Sea. She greets the party warmly, and they discuss the mission at hand. They discuss Brawl, and Anaximander reveals his knowledge of Brawl in the Astral Sea. Anaximander was born and raised on Brawl and reflects on the denizens with the party. Anaximander splits off and chats with Marsland more extensively on the many forays into the battlefield on behalf of Tyr. Justinian meets with Marsland privately and shares that he would like to leave the party for fear that he will not be accepted into society due to the physical appearances. Marsland reassures him that he will not have to hide. Anaximander meets with Bishop, who has been stationed on the prow for 2 days of the journey. They discuss Bishop's ability to put his past life behind him and the struggles of moving on. They land at Perrin's Folly and are greeted with animosity and disdain. Townsfolk armed with meager weapons tell them to leave, but the party is insistent on seeing that the task completed of finding the infamous Shadowspark book. They reveal the Queen's missive and are allowed entry as long as they do not leave the inn and do not use magic. They reluctantly agree and head to the inn. They meet with a familiar face at the inn, and Heron greets them as warmly as he is allowed. He feeds them at a high cost and provides them room for the evening. Justinian reaches out to Sylvanas for the first time, and Gwenton receives a secret message from Heron. Please join us Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as we continue with the ongoing adventures of the Shadowspark Chronicles. And as always, we'll see you in the dungeon.